all about Cyclamen purpurascens, a gardener's guide. Hi there, Furbu here. Today, we're diving into the world of Cyclamen purpurascens, a fascinating little perennial that brings a touch of elegance to any garden. Whether you're a seasoned plant enthusiast or just starting your gardening journey, this guide will equip you with everything you need to know about caring for this charming gem. What is Cyclamen purpurascens? Cyclamen purpurascens, also known as the purple cyclamen, is a tuberous perennial belonging to the Primulaceae family. Native to Central Europe, northern Italy, and the Balkans, it thrives in woodland settings, carpeting the ground with its vibrant display. Evergreen beauty. Unlike its more common cousin, the florist cyclamen, Cyclamen purpurascens boasts evergreen foliage. Its heart-shaped leaves, often marbled with silver, retain their beauty throughout most of the year, adding a touch of life even during colder months. Blooming marvel, but the true showstopper is the flower. From midsummer to late autumn, Cyclamen purpurascens produces a profusion of deep pink blooms, with reflexed petals that twist at a jaunty angle. The flowers are delightfully fragrant, emitting a sweet scent that adds another layer of charm to this delightful plant. Cyclamen purpurascens versus florist cyclamen. While both belong to the cyclamen genus, Cyclamen purpurascens and the florist cyclamen, Cyclamen persicum, are distinct species with different needs. Here's a quick breakdown to help you tell them apart. Origin: Cyclamen purpurascens hails from Europe, while the florist cyclamen is native to the Middle East. Habit: Cyclamen purpurascens is a low-growing perennial, while the florist cyclamen is typically grown as a houseplant. Leaf form: Cyclamen purpurascens has heart-shaped, often marbled leaves. The florist cyclamen has rounded, solid-colored leaves. Flowering time: Cyclamen purpurascens blooms in summer and autumn, while the florist cyclamen flowers throughout winter. How to care for Cyclamen purpurascens. So, you've been smitten by the charms of Cyclamen purpurascens? Here's how to cultivate this beauty in your own garden. Light: Cyclamen purpurascens prefers dappled sunlight or partial shade. Avoid harsh afternoon sun, especially in hot climates. Soil: well-drained, fertile soil rich in organic matter is ideal. Amend your existing soil with compost or composted manure to ensure good drainage and provide essential nutrients. Watering: keep the soil consistently moist during the growing season, but avoid waterlogging. Allow the top inch of soil to dry slightly between waterings. Reduce watering during the dormant period, usually spring and summer. Fertilizing: a light feeding with a balanced fertilizer once a month during the growing season is sufficient. Temperature: Cyclamen purpurascens is cold-hardy, tolerating temperatures down to -10 degrees Fahrenheit -23 degrees Celsius in some zones. However, it's best to provide protection from harsh winter winds and excessive wetness in colder climates. Planting tips: plant your Cyclamen purpurascens tubers with the crown, the point where the leaves and roots emerge, slightly above the soil surface. Space them about 6 to 8 inches apart to allow for proper growth. Mulching: apply a layer of organic mulch around the base of the plant to retain moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. Keeping your Cyclamen purpurascens happy. With a little TLC, your Cyclamen purpurascens will thrive for years to come. Here are some additional pointers. Deadheading: regularly remove spent flowers to encourage continued blooming. Simply pinch off the flower stem at the base. Division: after a few years, your Cyclamen purpurascens may become overcrowded. You can divide the tubers in spring or fall to create new plants. Pests and diseases: Cyclamen purpurascens is relatively pest and disease resistant. However, watch out for slugs and snails, which can damage the leaves. You can use organic methods like hand-picking or beer traps to control these pests. Cyclamen purpurascens' adaptability makes it a valuable addition to diverse garden landscapes. Here are some ways to incorporate its charm into your own space. Woodland haven: mimic its natural habitat by planting Cyclamen purpurascens beneath trees or shrubs that provide dappled shade. The heart-shaped leaves and vibrant blooms will create a magical understory display, especially when paired with ferns, hostas, and hellebores. Rock garden charmer: tuck Cyclamen purpurascens amongst rocks and stones in a rock garden. The contrast between the soft foliage and the hard rockery adds visual interest, while the well-drained environment suits the plant's needs. Container magic: Showcase Cyclamen purpurascens in a decorative pot on your patio or balcony. The combination of vibrant blooms and marbled foliage creates a stunning focal point, adding life to smaller outdoor spaces. Companion planting. Consider these plants to complement your Cyclamen purpurascens. Spring bulbs. Plant Cyclamen purpurascens alongside early spring bulbs like crocuses and snowdrops. Their contrasting bloom times ensure a continuous display of color throughout the season. Ferns. Ferns with delicate fronds, such as maidenhair ferns or Japanese painted ferns, harmonize beautifully with the heart-shaped leaves of Cyclamen purpurascens, creating a textural tapestry in your garden. Heucheras. Heucheras, also known as coral bells, offer a vibrant foliage display throughout the season. Their colorful leaves add a playful touch to the serene elegance of Cyclamen purpurascens. Beyond the basics, remember, climate considerations. While Cyclamen purpurascens is cold-hardy, extremely hot and humid summers might shorten its bloom time. Consider planting it in a location with afternoon shade in these climates. Winter protection. In colder regions, provide winter protection with a layer of mulch or evergreen boughs to shield the tubers from harsh temperatures. Enjoy the fragrance. Take time to appreciate the sweet fragrance of Cyclamen purpurascens flowers, especially during the cooler evening hours when the scent is most pronounced. With a little planning and care, Cyclamen purpurascens can become a cherished addition to your garden, bringing a touch of elegance and year-round interest to your outdoor haven. So, why not give this captivating perennial a try? You might just be surprised by the magic it brings to your gardening journey.